Hello again, Pasco County Scholars. It's Mrs. Day from James Marlowe Elementary School. I'm the math coach over there, and I am going to facilitate Module 7, Lesson 9. It is more of what we've been doing the last few days, but this time we're going to do it with time. I can solve problems involving mixed units of time. Time is going to be our units today. So let's go over what we need. Your Eureka Learn book, paper or your math journal, and the notes that you had for lessons 6 and 7, because those are the strategies that you are using in order to also practice today. So you need a pencil, your mathematical brain, and again, we all believe in you. Let's go ahead and get started. We know that there is, let's go ahead and go over it, 60 minutes. My pen is a little bit slow this morning. Equals 1 hour. All right. So if I have 2 hours, 45 minutes plus 50 minutes, let's go ahead and I want to see how you can do. Let's go ahead and pause and you go ahead and add that together and read. And when you're done, go ahead and hit start again and we'll go over it. Today's just more practice. All right, let's go ahead and go over it because you may need a little bit of a refresher because it's your first problem of the day. All right, so 2 hours, 45 minutes. All right, there we go. Plus 50 minutes. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, I can add my like terms, or I can use the arrow method. So I'm going to show you both just as a refresher, just for you to practice. And then we're going to keep going. So 2 hours, 45 minutes. I'm going to start with the arrow way. How many more minutes do I need in order to make 60 minutes or 1 hour? I need 15 minutes. Where am I getting that 15 minutes from? Getting it from the 50 minutes. So it's 50 minutes is going to be broken up into 15 minutes. All right, 45 plus 15 gets me 60, which gives me another hour. So now I'm at 3 hours. How many more minutes do I have left out of that 50? Well, I want to make sure, so I'm going to do my subtraction over here on the side. I have 0 ones. Can I subtract 5? Nope, I need to regroup. All right, so I have 10, so 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. 4 minus 1 is 3. So I have 35 minutes left that I have not used on my other part. So now I'm going to add that into my arrow way. And now my answer is 3 hours, 35 minutes. All right, let's look at it in the other solution where I do like terms, all right? Do it together, not the arrow way. I'll show you the number bond way, I like to call it. 45 minutes, we have the 2 hours, 45 minutes plus the 50 minutes. That actually gives us 2 hours and 95 minutes. Okay, now I need to decompose this 95 minutes into 1 hour, which also equals 60 minutes. And what's the other part? 35 minutes. Nor the puppy dog, as it's probably barking at a cat in the yard. All right, so now we want to add that to that hour to our 2 hours, which now is 3 hours. And my other part goes over here, which now makes 35 minutes. All right, friends, there's the answer to the first one. Now you get to continue to practice on your own, and then I'll go over the answers. Let's see what our next problem is. 3 days? What? Days? In 12 hours. So 3 days, 12 hours, plus 9 days, 20 hours. How many hours are in a day? There are 24 hours, equaling 1 day. All right, you might need that information. So go ahead and pause your video solve your problem, and I'll be right back with you. All right, congratulations on solving another problem for practice. I like my solution B, like that solution B, problem B type thing with a number bond. So I'm going ahead and I'm going to just do it that way. So I'm going to start with my 3 days and my 9 days. How much is that? 3 days plus 9 days equals 12 days. Woohoo! Now I have 12 hours and 20 hours. That is equal to 32 hours. All right, 32 hours is more than a day because how many hours are in a day? Yes, that's right. 24 hours equals 1 day. All right, I don't trust my mathematical brain this morning to do mental math here, so I am going to over here and subtract. I can see that I can't subtract 4 from the 2, so I'm regrouping over here. 12 minus 4. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. 2 minus 2 is 0. So I have 8 more hours left when I break and decompose this 32 hours. So this 12 days, I'm going to add this 1 day here that I got out of the hours, and that gives me 13 days and 8 hours. Kiss your brain. You did a great job. Let's go ahead and go to our next problem. Ready? Here it is. 7 hours, 15 minutes, and I'm subtracting 38 minutes. Remember, there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Pause, and when you get it done, I will be back to help you through it. All right, let's go ahead and subtract. I have 15 minutes. Can I subtract 38 minutes? Nope. All right, this is where Mrs. Day differs a little bit from what your other solutions were because I like to have this other number bond here. And I know it's 60 minutes. So I need to add that 60 minutes to the 15 minutes. So I now have this as 6 hours. I've decomposed it, and now I'm making it 6 hours and 75 minutes. And I'm going to be able to subtract 38 minutes. All right, I'm going to come over here and do the subtraction of my minutes, because this is not a mental math problem here. I have 5 ones. Can I subtract 8 ones? No, I cannot. So I need to regroup and take 10, add it to the 5 I have, and make it 15 ones. And I have 6 tens because I took one of the tens. 15 ones minus 8 ones is 7. 6 tens minus 3 tens equals 3. So that leaves me with 37 minutes. Now I need to look at the hours. 6 hours minus, I don't have any hours here. So that's 0. So 6 minus 0 is 6. So that leaves me with 6 hours, 37 minutes. Whew, another successful problem. Here we go. 25 minutes, 8 seconds minus 12 minutes and 46 seconds. How many seconds are in a minute? Well, there are 60 seconds equaling 1 minute. There you have it, folks. Go ahead and push pause and practice away. All right, welcome back, guys. Here we go. I have 8 seconds. Can I subtract 46 seconds? The answer to that is no, I cannot. I don't know how to do that yet. So now I need to decompose my 25 minutes into 24 minutes because I need more seconds. 60 seconds. Here's my 2 parts. Now I want to make sure that I add this to this, the seconds together. And I now have 24 minutes, 68 seconds, and I'm going to subtract 12 minutes, 46 seconds. Again, this is not a mental math problem, guys. We need to make sure we're showing our work. 68 minus 46. I have 8 ones. Can I subtract 6 ones? Yes, I can. I get 2 ones. I have 6 tens. Can I subtract 4 tens? I can, and I get 2 tens. So that leaves me with 22 seconds. Now I have minutes. 24 minutes minus 12 minutes. 4 ones minus 2 ones is 2. 2 ones or 2 tens minus 1 10 is 1, and that leaves me with 12 minutes. So my answer is 12 minutes, 22 seconds. How do you know if you're right? Let me just add that in real quick. If I wanted to make sure I was right, I would take this, add in, and my sum, and then I should get that. I just need to add those. That's not an add-in. I'm sorry. We're having a subtraction problem. So that part and your difference, I used the wrong vocabulary. I apologize. So these two parts will make your whole. So let's see, just for fun. Let's take 12 minutes, 46 seconds, 12 minutes, 22 seconds, and see what we get. 6 plus 2 equals 8. 4 plus 2 is 6 seconds. And then we have 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. Then we have 24. So does this match this? It does. Whoop, whoop. And then we could decompose, and then it would match the 25 minutes, 8 seconds. Great job. Let's see what we have next. You have your must-dos for your problem set for lesson 9. So if you have your if you have your Eureka Learn book, it is in lesson 9 problem set 4.7, 4th grade module 7. These are your must-dos: 1A, 1D, 2E, 2D. And if you don't have your book, I wrote the math problems down for you. So go ahead and write those down and get to work. Once you get those done, go ahead and push play, and I'll be more than happy to show how you did. Phew, that was a lot of hard work. Let's go ahead and go over it. 1A, 23 minutes plus 37 minutes. All right. Again, folks, we are not in the business of making sure we just do mental math. We want to make sure we write our problem and show our work, even virtually. 7 ones plus 3 ones is 10 ones. 3 tens plus 2 tens is 5 tens plus this 1 10 here. So I have 50. I came up with 50 minutes. No, I did not. I came up with 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. I lied. See, this is why we show our work. 60 minutes. In 60 minutes, we know turns into 1 hour. Whoop, whoop. A little more difficult for Mrs. Day than I thought, but there it is, friends. 60 minutes, 1 hour. Looking at 1D, 4 hours minus 12 minutes. I don't have any minutes to subtract. How are we going to get minutes? Of course, we're going to decompose. We're going to make 4 hours into 3 hours in 60 minutes. So now I'm going to rewrite my problem. 3 hours, 60 minutes, and I'm going to subtract 12 minutes. Well, I know I'm going to have 3 hours because 3 hours minus 0 hours gets me 3 hours. And we're going to show our work here. 60 minutes minus 12. Well, I don't have any ones and I need ones. So I'm getting those 10 ones from the 6 tens. So now that leaves me with 5 tens. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 5 minus 1 equals 4. So that gives me 48 minutes. 3 hours, 48 minutes. Another great job on our problem. All right, let's go with 2E. 5 minutes, 40 seconds, plus 27 seconds. Whew, it's an addition problem. Well, I have 5 minutes. There's no minutes over here, so that gives me 5 minutes. 40 plus 27. 0 plus 7 equals 7. 4 tens plus 2 tens equals 6 tens in 67 minutes. Can I make another hour? I can. I'm sorry, seconds. Can I make another minute? I can, because I need 60 seconds to make 1 minute. And that's going to leave me with the other part of 7 seconds. So let's add our minutes together, and I now have 6 minutes and 7 seconds. There it is, friends. Great job. Let's go ahead and go to the next problem. Last problem. 5 hours, 7 minutes minus 2 hours, 13 minutes. Here we are. All right. 7 hours, or 5 hours, 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes. Can I subtract 13 minutes? No, I can't. I need more minutes. So that's going to leave me with 4 hours and 60 minutes. I'm going to add these two together, and I'm going to rewrite my problem. 4 hours, 67 minutes minus 2 hours, 13 minutes. I'm going to subtract my hours first. 4 hours and 2 hours. I subtract, and I have 2 hours. I'm going to show my work over here for my 67 minutes minus my 13 minutes. 7 ones minus 3 ones equals 4 ones. 6 tens minus 1 10 equals 5 tens. That will give me 54 minutes. Almost another hour, but not quite. All right, that's the answer to the letter D. Remember, this was our last day of practicing because on lesson 10, you're going into word problems. So it adds that little bit of complexity of word problems, but it's the same stuff, so it's nothing to stress over. If you have some questions that your teacher can answer, please make sure you reach out to your teachers. Make sure you know you have your notes and your notebooks in order to be able to complete any other activities that you have to complete. Let's go ahead and celebrate because we have done 4 days of these solutions and strategies, and you guys have done a great job. Woo-hoo! Let's seal of approval. All right, you still have 20 to 30 minutes of Zoom to do to keep going in there and practicing all those wonderful mathematical skills. It has been a pleasure today being able to facilitate you in your learning today. So until next time, have a great day.